Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Football Manager 2016, and this is the second leg versus Manchester United in the Champions League. Here we go then. Let's get right into it. Well, in a moment. We drew 1-1 with Fulham. In case you're wondering, Andy Hillman scoring again. You may notice now we haven't actually won for the best part of a month. That is very concerning. Players are dropping out of form, and morale is dropping at just about the worst time. The gap now in the league is 9 points. But I still think with 5 games to go, we're just so close there. You know? Hopefully we're not going to do what we usually do, and that is limp over the line. I've done that many times. I did it with Brighton, I've done it with Liverpool before. I even did it with, I think, Tottenham at one point on FM13. So loads still to do, obviously, but I have changed a few little things. Whether you'll agree that I should do this or not, I'm not sure. So this is the team here. It's very similar to the team in the first leg. However, this time Sturridge is going to play rather than Rui Patricio due to a number of reasons. One, due to the fact that he's kind of ineffective in these big games, and two, he's a bit tired. So he's not going to play. Rondon's on the bench. Also, Jonathan Tah was responsible for the Fulham goal, incidentally. You might not be able to tell because his rating was so average, but he was responsible. His marking was very poor. So as you can see, there's too much yellow going on there in that morale. But one thing I've changed here is I'm going to be a bit more exploitative of the middle in the game, and that's for a certain reason. If I go to the schedule here, I know I'm actually using Prozone, I can't believe it. If I go into the analysis here, you might notice if you lose the heat map, that's for Man United, they don't really do much in the middle. I mean, I know there's this red dot here, but for the most part, there's a lot of stuff out wide. It's the same. Well, I think that this game was a bit of an exception because it was at Old Trafford. You're a lot more defensive minded. That's just the way it is. But I do feel that we should perhaps exploit the middle. That's the only thing I can take away from this. I'm not the most analytical of people when it comes to this type of thing. If my hunch is proven right, then you can say I am. But we'll see how we go. So we are down, bear in mind, we do have the 2 they have the 2 away goals. It's pretty much an identical team. Oh, they have Eric Dyer at right back, okay, and Christian Eriksen there as well. Now playing for them here. Incidentally, there's a regen who's the top goal scorer, along with Eden Hazard for Malmo. He's the top goal scorer in the Champions League. Very peculiar. So we aren't going to usually do what we usually do, and that is play with sort of exploiting the flanks. We are very much going to keep it narrow, and we're going to keep it in the centre, in the middle. See how it goes. It might backfire horribly, but you know what? I've used Prozone, and I feel at least a little bit intelligent for doing so. Will it work? Probably not, because Man United have always been, as always, OP on this game, but who knows. It also helps when you've got good players to do it for you. I sincerely hope they are. Incidentally, if you're wondering what the loud sort of banging is in the background slightly, it's Storm Henry. Yeah, Storm Henry is currently ripping through the UK, so it's making a lot of noise outside. So I can't help that, unfortunately. I don't control the weather. I think I've used that one before. Anyway, back to the game. Is Henderson? He's offside. Okay, fine. Not the worst start though. Could be. I was expecting a bombardment from Man United, and it hasn't quite come yet. Although I think this is a highlight for them. I think if they do score, which they very nearly do so, I think that will be game over. To be honest with you, I don't see it coming back just because they are so ruthless on this. They are absolutely. They're just like a sledgehammer, Man United. They always have been on Football Manager. They are so grossly overpowered. And I don't mean that in comparison to what they are. I mean just overpowered as a team on Football Manager, if you know what I mean. Like the amount of players that they have that can exploit certain things. Here's a chance. Henderson, it's a good save by De Gea. It's like they've got a world-class goalkeeper. They've got frigging Gareth Bale and Christian Eriksen and all these players that, you wish you could have, but you can't. Because they have them. I'm just trying to think of the best way. Try not to take it in context of Man United. I mean just as a team. As a team, they are overpowered. I don't mean it in context of how they are in real life. And, oh my God! Lazar, that is one of the most ridiculous saves I've ever seen. Not even from a non-goalkeeper, at least. Well, to be fair, Rui Patricio has done his part. Goodness me, and Sturridge, what are you doing, son? Right, we'll try again here with Sacco now. This needs to go forward. Are we going backwards? No, stop going backwards. Right, and this just goes forward. This is what Liverpool do all the time. They play it backwards needlessly to the goalkeeper who punts it upfield anyway. So, all you've done there is waste 20 seconds of everyone's time. Here's Gabriel Barbosa, the most overpowered player on Football Manager ever. Now, again, I'll say it again because I've never bought him. Out of, I'm pretty sure every FM YouTuber ever has bought Gabriel Barbosa except me. He's one who I've never just bothered to buy. It's just I've either forgot to buy him or just it hasn't occurred to me to buy him, something. Anyway, here's Gareth Bale, who can shoot. Goodness me, there's inches away. We're just going to have to go a bit more attacking. We are being a little bit. It's been a lot more positive than the Premier League game, which you didn't see. I don't think you did. Anyway, if you did, what the hell is going on? But here's Gabriel Barbosa against Jordan Henderson. It was always going to be a penalty. He is so quick, it's unreal. Some of these players, the acceleration and the pace, they're just unrelenting. Absolutely, I dare most players to have a good game against this team. But still in it because Rui Patricio saved the penalty. How on earth? Just smashes it straight out. And once again, Daniel Sturridge, the experienced now, Daniel Sturridge, just not turning up when I need him to, and Felipe Coutinho as well. Right, I think I might have to do a bit of a switch soon. In fact, you know what, I'm going to change it now because I don't think it's working. Daniel Sturridge, he's not doing his job. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Old Sheik. He will then play over here. Coutinho will then... Oops, wrong one. Coutinho will then play attacking here because this is just not working. Simple as that. Henderson, yeah, that'll do. Let's go back to normal because, quite frankly, it doesn't matter there either. Let's see, maybe we can get something for half time. Sturridge, he's let me down for the last time. Right, but it's still another friggin' highlight for Man United. Luke Short is probably going to whip this one in here. No, he's played it backwards to Barkley. But there's just no pressure on them. Everyone's been... Look at them being run ragged. And goodness me, Rui Patricio is unreal on this. He has just made save after save after save. But we are just being ripped to shreds at the moment. Absolutely to shreds by this Man United team. And, it's still 0-0 somehow. Coutinho letting me down. I know I've only just moved him. Henderson, but I kind of would have expected that. He's makeshift. I know I haven't got really too many wide players. That's the daft thing. I'd like to play, exploiting the flanks and everything, but it's not happening. Even Lazard, when he plays badly, we play badly. That's sort of how it goes, really. We're going to have to dribble less, obviously. I think that's something I should always do in these big games. It's very difficult trying to sort of look for the overlap and do early crosses in games like this because the defenders are so pacey that it's virtually impossible to sort of beat them. It's going to be a bit more balanced this time. Take that off, just go back to sort of neutral. That's sort of standard and balanced and flexible. They're the neutral starting points. Right, we need a goal this half, otherwise we are going out, even though the quarterfinals is a pretty damn good job. It's ironic, really. I've pretty much gone to Liverpool and it's almost identical to what happened with AC Milan. It's a very close and similar team, just with a different name and a different league. And once again, Juan Mata can't score. Well, it's just highlight after highlight for Man United at the moment, as far as I can see. It's good pressure by Old Sheik there, but still hasn't got the ball, and it's still a highlight for United. Just relentless. And, fucking... This is exactly what the Premier League game was like, I've got to be honest. Look at the possession stats, it's pathetic. The thing is, I really don't know how you would improve on this because it's such a dominant Man United team. Goodness me, just rip the players apart. It's like I feel sorry for Tizard. Again, but as soon as we get the ball and we get it forwards, bang, highlights off. Coutinho not turning up. He's had the chance now. He's played over half an hour in that position. He's not done anything. Look at this. They literally passed it along the line. Right, no, we do need to go attacking now. We do need a goal. Coutinho not doing it. 6.1, he's actually getting worse. But look at this. Every highlight is for them. Can we hold on to the ball? I didn't realise the golfing quality was this much. Tizard, he can break away. Oh, he goes close. There we go. Just a little turn of pace. And it's 20 minutes to go. Coutinho, what are you doing, son? Do you know what? Just get off. Pjanic on. Pjanic on. I might have to bring Rondon on soon. So going 3 at the back against this team would be suicidal. That's the problem, and you're definitely going to lose then. Patricio claims, go, 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 go. Why are you waiting? Go, everyone's back in position now. What? Oh, why did he wait? Can't you give an instruction to goalkeeper to say quick throw? I'm pretty sure you can. But every time the ball breaks, it's to a United shirt, or dot in this case. Look at Luke Shaw. When did he become friggin' Lionel Messi? He drifts past players like they weren't there. It's still, though, all Man United. And Mata, brilliant tackle again by Kondogbia, and Barbosa gives away a foul. I keep pausing. I'm trying to find... Right, chance here for Pjanic. Instantly, 1 goal would not be enough because they got 2 away goals. So, in fact, what am I doing? I just realised. We are going to have to take Cristante off for Rondon. We're just going to have to go over. We're just going to have to go for it now. We've basically lost it. Straight on site. I forgot to turn the other instruction on. Never mind. But doing this is suicidal because their breaking speed is almost inhuman. Like, no team actually breaks that quickly. Not even Ronaldo and Rooney, when they did it against Arsenal, break that quickly. Remember all those years? Was that about 6 or 7 years ago, maybe? Let's have one final instruction, take no risk. I've just realised I haven't changed bloody... the 3rd time. Let's try that once again. Right, target man. There we go. And there'll be no highlights, I can almost guarantee it. It's not too often that you go to Old Trafford, get 2 0-0s and be disappointed, but I guess you are. Well, I mean, we are inevitably going to concede now because of just the fact that we're going for it and everyone's pushed forward. Not to mention there's a fresh striker up front who's going to be pacey as hell. That's all this fucking Man United team is, pace. Chance though for Tizard here, what can he do? And he can't quite find Rondon. And there you go, look at this breakaway. Good tackle by Sacco though. So I mean, it was last ditch, otherwise, yeah, there's just no way you can break down this team. They're so aggressive against you. They almost dare you to attack them. And it's like, alright, we're so quick, we'll just get you on the counter. Oh, what are you doing, Golden Eagle? What are you hesitating for? And there you go, ball over the top. Again blocked. Defensively, we've been magnificent. But we didn't need that today. We needed to be magnificent up top. And, well, this is too much of an ask for Tizard. I mean, he's got 19 goals. But even this, I think, was a bit beyond him today. And Daniel Sturridge, well, less said about him, the better. So, last few seconds here. No, Tizard still can't quite take it down. Ending on a positive, at least. Rondon, who's done absolutely sod all since coming on. That is to be expected. He is pretty crap. Incidentally, none of these players are my signings. So don't even say anything. 0-0, Man United win on away goals. I mean, the fact we got another 0-0 is not nice to shirk at, but yeah. Fuck's sake. Right. Sturridge, again, is a bloody joke. He's a bloody joke. I can't keep him. He's absolutely woeful. Wanted and all this. Experienced striker, yet he's not using it very well, is he? Let's be honest. So, put it this way. First knockout round, 71% confidence. That's pretty damn good. We were expected to reach the first knockout round. Incidentally, this is not the semi-finals. Look like you've got Juve, Bayern United and PSG. Same old bloody teams. It's boring. So we are now 5 games away from the end of the season. So what I think we'll do is we have a Merseyside derby against Everton. Now Arsenal, as you can see, are not the team that we all know. So I'm not going to do this one live. However, we will do the Merseyside derby live. I think that'll be good. So join me for that one, please. So thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Sorry about the result, but hey, 2-0 at Old Trafford. I think most people would be pretty happy with that. Fortunately, we're not. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.